Okay, hello there and welcome. Thank you for joining tonight. My name is 𝘔𝘢𝘴𝘴𝘛𝘳𝘢𝘯𝘴𝘧𝘪𝑗𝑛𝑛. I am here at MEFA on the college planning team as director of MEFA Pathway. And tonight we're going to take about 15 minutes to highlight a feature in MEFA Pathway which demonstrates how students can save on the total cost of college education. So just a couple of housekeeping items before we get started. Everyone will be on mute throughout the presentation, just to cut back on the noise. And this session is being recorded, and I will follow up with an email which will have the link to the recording and along with contact information for any questions following. Okay, so as an extension of all the great resources that MEFA has to offer, MEFA Pathway is a cost-free, comprehensive college and career planning web portal that's available for students in grades 6 through 12. So any student can register as a new user, and I do encourage your students to do so. Here we are on the main landing page of MEFApathway.org. So your student would just come into this website, MEFApathway.org, click I'm a student. And then as a first-time user, they would click register here and be brought through that registration process. It's very easy, the basic information. They do have to create a username and a password, and they do have to have a working email address in order to create an account. They also create 2 security questions. So the security questions and the email is if they forget their username or password, that's how they can reset that. So very easy registration process. I'm going to log into my test account here. So once your student creates their credentials, they obviously just put them in the boxes here. Okay, so I'm going to log into my test account. So Massachusetts is known for its high standards in education and providing post-secondary options for all types of students. It embraces all various paths. So one program that Massachusetts offers is called MassTransfer, and this offers 3 different plans within the program that shows various requirements, criteria, and then various savings. So we worked directly with the Executive Office of Education a couple of years ago, and out of our work with them came this Mass Benefits feature. So this demonstrates the estimated savings for each plan if a student starts at a particular participating Massachusetts community college and then transfers to a 4-year college or university. So let me just navigate you to that particular page. As you can see, there's a lot going on within MEFA Pathway. So again, I'm just going to show you one small highlight of this website tonight. So let's go over to the Search for Colleges tab. And then we will go down to MassTransfer Benefits. So again, search for colleges, and then we're going to click on MassTransfer Benefits. So when the student goes down, navigates to this page, this is where they can start looking at the different plans within the MassTransfer Benefits. So let me show you how this works. So we have, if the student clicks, if you start at, you can see here in this drop-down box that all of the participating community colleges within Massachusetts appear within this drop-down. So, for example, say you are a student that lives in Lawrence and Northern Essex is close by, and you want to potentially start taking classes at Northern Essex. So I'm going to select Northern Essex, and then the transfer program. Let's just say, as an example, a student would like to transfer then to the University of Massachusetts Lowell. So we selected the community college, we selected the 4-year college or university, and then from that selection, you can see the 3 programs within the MassTransfer program. So we have the Gen Ed Foundation, we have the A to B, and then we have the Commonwealth Commitment Program. So each of the different programs offer different criteria, different requirements, therefore different estimated savings. So keep in mind that these are estimates. So just to give your student an idea. So now the student can say, wow, okay, well, I'm going to look at the different criteria of these different programs, and I would like to look at saving this Commonwealth Commitment Program. So they can select any of them. And I will say that they can select as many plans as they like, and I'll show you what that looks like in just a moment here. So I just clicked Save the Plan. Now I'm going to save it, and it just pops in the names of those of the colleges that were selected. And then I'm just going to click out of this because I'd like to show you the what it looks like when the list that is created by the student. So once they save a plan, then appears on their My MassTransfer Benefits page here. So located right next to the MassTransfer Benefits page is the My MassTransfer Benefits page. So all of those plans that the student saves, they can add as many as they like, appear here. So you can see the one that I just added is down at the bottom. So Northern Essex to UMass Lowell. And then you can get the program name, the starting school where they transfer to. The student can also remove a plan if they'd like to from there. So once they start adding plans, they then can apply these plans to a couple of other features within the site. So not only are they getting educated on the estimated savings for each of these programs and starting at a particular community college and transferring to a four-year college or university, but they're also able to apply these saved plans to the College Compare. So let me show you what that looks like. So typically the student uses the College Compare tool when they're maybe beginning of junior year, definitely by the end of their junior year, when they're really starting to assess those colleges that they may want to apply to. So the College Compare really allows a student to look at schools, colleges side by side to assess their fit, the financial fit, the academic fit. So the student can select from their college list once they start adding colleges to their college list, and then they can also select colleges for a comparison from that My MassTransfer Benefits. So as you can see, when I click on that, you can see all of the plans that the student has saved. So for the student to create a comparison chart, they can select up to 5 colleges, including the MassTransfer Benefits. They can add preferences if they like. And I always keep the criteria all checked off. So I'm just going to show you one that I have saved here. So as you can see, they can save as many comparisons as I like and so many different combinations, of course. So let's just bring up this comparison here. So I have one MassTransfer benefit that I saved here in the purple, and then these other colleges that I added. So we have UMass Lowell, Salem State, Assumption, and the University of New Hampshire. So based on the preferences that were selected, in red, it just says it's not an exact match to the preferences that were selected. So, but as you can see here, the student can assess and compare the key factors of the school, the size, the setting, the location. They can look at undergraduate information, see what's, they might not have maybe the size of a school isn't as important to them as some of the other factors. So you can see the financial information is in this bucket here, and a grade in this MassTransfer program was added as well. So you can see that the savings that the student can compare. And then as we scroll down here, you can see the academic information. So our student here said their preferences were between, they have between a 3 and a 3.0 GPA. So they're falling right into 4 of 5 of these schools. So this one that's highlighted here, what is this one? This is UMass Lowell. They might be just a little bit, might require a little bit higher of a GPA. So again, great way for students to start thinking about that fit of a school, the academics, the tuition, and again, applying that any of those MassTransfer benefits plans that they've added to their list. The other area that the student can apply the MassTransfer benefits is under Pay for College. So the college cost calculator. So I just went Pay for College, college cost calculator. So this feature is perfect for students when they have applied for colleges, they've been admitted, they've received their financial offers, and then they have those offers right in front of them. They add the schools that they've been accepted to, and they can add in all of the specifics of that particular offer. Their any awards they've received, scholarships, grants, work study, and they can also add one of these mass transfer plans to assess, so they can assess and make an informed decision about where they're actually going to attend college. So they add those schools, they put in their the annual cost, the awards, and then the system calculates out that annual cost gap and the 4-year cost gap. So the student can really see, based on awards that they've received, what the best choice is for them as to where they would like to send their deposit in for. All right, so just to recap, the mass transfer benefits under search for colleges. So the student starts creating those plans, those different plans that they may want to take advantage of. They then appear on that My Mass Transfer list, and then they can apply those savings plans to the college compare tool, which is right here, and then the college cost calculator, which is under Pay for College. All right, so I will encourage you once again as a student to create an account as a new user. We're just right again on this main page here, register as a first-time user. There are so many other wonderful features for college and career planning. So take advantage, create a new account, and I will follow up with an email tomorrow with a recording to this session. And if you have any questions, certainly do not hesitate to reach out to me. So I thank you for joining tonight and have a great evening. Thank you.